Hey, what's up guys? The Boss Bandit is one of the most fun and broken cards in the game. When you pair her with the Miner and pop the ability, you'll escape any problematic position. While all the opponent's units start targeting the Miner, the Boss Bandit is free and safe to dash in again for more pain. With Evolved Cannon and Ice Spirit, you can cost effectively defend any push in the game, and it's super stupid. Or you steal a bunch of damage with Boss Bandit dashes, while you get guaranteed damage with Miner Poison to shove your opponent out of the match with a shovel. This is the best Boss Bandit deck in the game, played by the rank 2 player and a ton of pros in the top 200. It's time to steal towers and assert dominance. And Big Boss Bandit loved everyone that's using creator code SirTag, making the higher for videos possible. All right, I just got out of the shower after a workout, and hopefully one day I'll be as buff as the Boss Bandit. This thing is a beast. Unfortunately for us, we are gonna lose that Ice Spirit. Wait, why would you arrows on an Ice Spirit when the Ice Spirit dies to the Dagger Duchess? What is happening here, Mr. Raymond? I guess he just had that on his blacklist or something. Raymond Reddington hates every single spirit. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna have to poison here. I'm gonna use the Boss Bandit ability and go backwards so we can survive a little bit longer. And I wonder if we're able to one-shot the witch. I think we can. Yes, and it's gonna dash on the tower too, maybe? Yes, sir. All right, reason why we're not popping the ability is we want to stay locked on the tower. If we pop the ability, then we pop off, and then we go back towards the Lumberjack, and we don't even dash on the Lumberjack. So it doesn't always make sense to drop the ability, and that's one of the things about Boss Bandit that I enjoy. The card is a little bit overtuned and overpowered from the stats department, but it does reward good players if they drop an ability at the appropriate time. There's been moments where I've been able to like evade, oh my gosh. I was gonna say evade a card that would kill me. Wonder if I can Ice Spirit Evolution and then just go Skeletons and hold everything in place. Yes, awesome. All right, the Inferno Dragon's probably gonna be a problem, so let's go in for a Miner and Spear Goblins. Oh my goodness. If I did not catch that Inferno Dragon, I was gonna catch an L. I'm not even joking. Freaking dude just drops a giant Inferno Dragon at the bridge and all-ins me. What a savage. This guy has no chill whatsoever. Okay, you know what? I'm going to show you what no chill is like as well. You did it to me, I got to do it back to you, brother. And if you go for barbarians, I'll look like a fool. And of course you do. So I really repent my sins and hopefully don't lose the game off that. I think I lose the game off that, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to die. I'm down so much elixir. Oh, this is not good. Sometimes if you don't identify your opponent's card cycle and you go in for a card that you shouldn't, you should just lose. Fortunately for us, he doesn't go Giant Inferno Dragon again, and he lets us get to double elixir. So realistically, I should have lost the match. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. That game should have been lost right then and there. But even if we're down 1,000,000 elixir, I think that this deck can deal with anything on defense if you play it well. So I'm going to try to poison on most of his stuff. Then I'm going to go for Skeletons, Log, Ice Spirit. Maybe get a Boss Bandit down on top of that. And even if you Lightning, it's got so much health that it doesn't even matter. If I went Cannon, I would have got cannibalized by myself. You know, I would have killed myself and eaten it alive because I wouldn't have been able to stay alive. My units would have just died. And especially, you know, with the Lightning, it's just so powerful. I'm going to try to poison Log. And then I think I can just go in for more Spear Goblins here and throw down another Miner. You guys might laugh at me for this, but I think it's going to work. No Dagger Duchess ammo left over, and the Miner, you might think that the Miner is miserable and terrible, but look at that. He is triumphant. For the first time in his life, he takes a tower ever since he got nerfed 1 billion times. It just takes a tower that can't fight back, and then you burst it open like a pinata with your shovel. So complete the daggers, and then maybe the Miner can dominate. That Dagger Duchess was seen in a corner with its crayons, crying as the Miner was drawing W's. Dream loves fun, and I love fun too, as long as we're not matching into Mr. Dagger Duchess. Our strat here is going to be hinging on the fact that we're going to try to just deplete all the ammo again. It's just very difficult in single elixir. Our Ice Spirits will be sacrificed, our Spear Goblins are going to get erased, and maybe we can get the Boss Bandit to tank. Okay, wait. I'm wondering if I can make some big plays here. Pop the ability, so then we waste the Sparky Shot again? Oh, it didn't necessarily waste it, but wait. Did we just get 3 abilities in the face of the Sparky? Is the Ice Spirit going to jump and reset the Sparky? What just happened? That was ridiculous. The Boss Bandit whipped out 3 dashes in a row, had a Sparky reset with the Ice Spirit. I don't understand. All right, all we have to do is defend, though. All we got to do. Simple needs out here. Skeletons to pull. Spear Goblins a little bit lower. Maybe we sack an Ice Spirit here and drop it further away so then the Heal Spirit doesn't heal up the Sparky. Wonder if the Sparky even gets a shot. It doesn't. Dude, you got dominated, erased, and utterly deleted. Very easy win. For the rest of the game, I'm simply going to defend with cannons and ice spirits without taking any damage. So I did take a ton of damage in the right tower to try to activate King Tower for the meme. I did accomplish that, but really wasn't worth it. Pretty easy win. I tried to get a 3 crown and got him down to 2,500 health and got a King Tower activation. I'm not going to lie, the play again button is pretty addicting. I just jumped into another match before even realizing that I clicked play again. It's just been habitual at this point. Just clicking it nonstop. I was ready to slurp up my water, but we are flooding in so many games right now, so I can't even contain myself. I also try to delicately drop my water bottle on the table instead of like having this big kerplunk noise, because I've done that before, usually with my headphones, and you guys are like, Jake, what was that sound? I was like, me viciously throwing my headphones down for no reason. Also, why is this guy throwing down a Ram Rider? Dude's wild with it. All right, so one of my favorite plays to do is not have the bomber splash on my tower like that, but using an ice spirit and not using a building. If we can get away with that, then we don't have to spend as much elixir. Also, we can go for a poison here and then maybe have the Princess Tower target the wrong thing soon. Ooh, all right, we're gonna pop the ability. Go backward, and I wonder if we hit the tower here before the Fisherman latches us on. Please? No, well, kinda. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. It's weird. Is it gonna dash? No, come on. No damage. The bomber screwed me twice. It hit my tower, and then it denies my damage. It's the worst of both worlds with that thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go Miner Ice Spirit, have the Ice Spirit tank for the Miner for quite a while. Then it's gonna stun the Princess Tower, and then we got skeletons ready up close and personal, scaring our opponent. Wait, what? What? Are you serious? This is basically graveyard damage, but I'm getting it with 3 skeletons. Graveyard evolution. You guys saw it here first. It's just you lose a few skeletons, they become superheroes, and that's what happens. Okay, so definitely need to go in for an evolved Ice Spirit to stun this. The only way I'm able to stop it. And then I'm going to try to go in for skeletons to go and pull back the P.E.K.K.A here. If this works, it'd be insane. I don't think it's going to go great, but it could. You know, if he drops a spirit counter, then we can just log and then not lose the game somehow. Evolved Ice Spirit's so broken. That's unbelievable. I defended that at 0 elixir. This deck is so cracked. You guys have to be honest. I should have died there, 100%. All right, he's gonna go in for guards. So let's go Spear Goblins and then maybe log them if we have that problem. No, he's not even back to guards. The one Spear Goblin that could. The one Steven that could. The 2 Stevens that could. The multiple Stevens that are locking onto the tower and winning me the game. I don't even understand that. Spear Goblin on the left has been eternally alive. All right, that's fine. That's okay. This is okay. These things are fine. We're gonna get Spear Goblins down. And then I don't think we lose to the Ram Rider, so I just need to be able to defend the other side. The Boss Bandit's got so much health that I don't think I even have any problems here. Heck, I might go Miner with the Boss Bandit on the right because he already dropped the P.E.K.K.A on the left and I don't want to be giving him extra elixir. The Boss Bandit should dash. Then I can go Skeletons. Is the Boss Bandit going to stay alive? Nah, not quite, but it doesn't even matter. I have an Evolved Cannon too, which I guess I probably should drop here. It's going to kill the P.E.K.K.A. It's going to bounce back all this stuff. Then I can go in for a Boss Bandit up close and personal. We have a 3,000 HP tower, so I have a lot more room to work with on that lane. The left lane, I'm going to save the Evolved Ice Spirit in case things get a little bit sketchy. Oh, wait, can we pull back the P.E.K.K.A with the Miner? Nah, not quite, but it doesn't necessarily even matter. I think I just throw down Miner Poisons and win. This is one of those moments because we had Boss Bandit on the field. There's no way that this person can keep up with my cycle. I'm expecting a Ram Rider on the left side, so let's go in for an Evolved Ice Spirit there. That's where they have to go. They're not allowed to go on the other side. Meanwhile, I can pre-plant a Poison and walk away with a very easy win. Smart rage from the opponent to kill the Ice Spirit before it jumped on the Ram Rider, but at the same time, you're going to die to the Miner Poison because you barely had any health left. That insane defense at literally 0 elixir illustrates how overpowered this deck is. It actually bails you out in situations that you should 100% die. All right, Dire. This guy's gonna have Balloon in the banner, so I'm a little bit scared. We do have Spear Goblins and a cannon, and I know so many of you guys are gonna be like, how do you beat Balloon? It is possible, so hopefully we can show you guys. Bro has Balloon. He's got Barbarians. It's gonna be a Lava Hound deck, 100%. I'm gonna Boss Bandit left side because I wanna take advantage of the fact the Barbs are gonna die here. And that's a snowball, so that's not good for me. Pop ability so I can one-shot the Barbs. And then I'm going to go in for Skeletons to pull that back. We can drop another ability here. Maybe we can keep our Boss Bandit alive and dash on the tower, please. Yes, sir. If only we got the Miner down fast enough, because then the Miner would have tanked for the Boss Bandit. We would have gotten a very nice interaction. The way you have to play this matchup is fast, aggressive, and can't allow them to build up big pushes unless they've got Balloon. And the Balloon is pretty easy to defend if you do double Cannon Kite. So I should show you that hopefully now. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I can double cannon kite if I have the cycle advantage. So I'm going to cycle my first cannon here, and then I can get to another one and drop it there, I think. Maybe he did the correct placement and I'm cooked, but I think I'm okay. We'll see, we'll see. I'm going to Ice Spirit. Then we're cannon here. And that will activate King Tower, but can I defend against the Skeleton Dragons? The answer is no! At least I was able to show you guys what you're supposed to do, right? Like, that's kind of cool, but... No, we defended! We did it! Our tower's alive! It's not over yet, guys. It's not over yet, but that's the defense, all right? Hopefully that makes sense. You want to get to the later part of the game and then be able to do that without dying. Unfortunately, he dropped Skeleton Dragons and that cooked me in single elixir, so... I mean, it is what it is. Maybe I shouldn't have minored on offense and I would have had more elixir to block the Skeleton Dragons, and then I would have been fine. But I think that's literally just a skill issue. If I played it perfectly and I knew that placement like that I just did, I could have potentially won the game if I blocked the Skeleton Dragons. If I lose this game, I hope I don't. But if I do, I think it's because, yeah, it's a tough matchup, but it is winnable. I just need to block the Skeleton Dragons. He's going to go barbs. Probability. Run away. Run away from the barbs. Okay. What if we do this on the Skeleton Dragons and also hit everything else? Poison here. And we cycle back like a madman. Yeah, we got to get back to Boss Bandit. Somehow get this to work where we can kill the Mega Minion with the King Tower. Boss Bandit's got to get through, and if it doesn't, we're dead. Barbs are coming down again. Can you just not have barbs and guards? Like, that's... it's not too much to ask for, eh? Maybe it is. I think it might be. I think it might be. Anyway, very good poison value. The Mega Minion dies. Snowball's coming down. You know what? Watch him have another big spell and just cook me. Like a carnivore. I hope he doesn't. I really hope he doesn't. Pure Goblins, come on! He hit Fireball! No! So, hey, you can't win this matchup every single time, but I played the interaction as you're supposed to, and as long as I blocked the Skeleton Dragons, I think we had a fighting shot. This is a tough one that I'll probably lose more times than I win, but it is definitely possible to win if you do the play that I did earlier and block the Skeleton Dragons. All right, this guy finished top 200 in the world. We got to bounce back after the L. Mr. Prince. You know what? I think the dashing Boss Bandit is a bit better than the Prince right now. If you can get her on the field. I mean, you can only get one of them. The regular Prince, you can cycle a ton. Hey, Ice Spirit. It locked on everything we needed. Hitting the Princess Tower, locking onto the guards, and lighting up our opponent's life. So, top 200 player, I have to play super well to win this. And it might just be another Lava Hound player, guys. After seeing the Goblin Cage and guards, it's going to be that or something special. Oh, it is something special for me. It's Recruits, my main deck. Hey, we're able to be able to dash and force some extra elixir. I'm going to go for an early cannon. There's a high likelihood that we get fly machined. So I'm going to probably pre-place the skeletons and just see if we can pull things in and then poison. Somehow, some way, we didn't get fly machined that early. Huh. Wait, if we Ice Spirit, we might be okay. Because the Miner's going to tank. They might go in for a spell, so let's go for skeletons here so we can keep the Spear Goblins alive. Soak up the damage with the skeletons, and then we didn't take any damage. Let's go. That's awesome. All right, the Barbaro will hit my tower. I think probably better to ignore it and then spam a Boss Bandit at the bridge because maybe they don't have elixir for the Royal Recruits. God guards Royal Recruits. I forgot about that. Yeah, that kind of sucks for me. I'm not going to lie. Wow, Goblin Cage as well there? That's a lot of elixir spent, bro. That's a ton of elixir spent. That's 7 elixir for 6, so we take that all day long. We slurp that up. Definitely do want to go in for just Spear Goblins for 2 elixir. Decent. Maybe we can get a Barbaro out with the Evolved Ice Spirit. Sometimes that happens because you just don't want to take this damage on the face. Also, the Barbaro was out of cycle, so I guess we got Archers, which is even better. Oh my gosh! How did that work? I didn't know that. I did not know that Evolved Ice Spirit is that good. The fact it just cleaned everything up was crazy. Why is this guy laughing at me? Okay, he's like, Jake, you're dead. Ha ha ha. Hee hee ha. Hee hee ha. I don't think I'm dead yet, bro. One poison. Ice Spirit on top. Skeletons again. Almost of the stuff to the middle. Poison cleans up. Boss Bandit shuts down the left side. We back, boys! Okay, all right, Boss Bandit, stay alive. Wow, that forced out a lot of elixir. We can just poison this. I'm kind of winning right now. I'm not going to fib. I am winning. Don't know if it'll stay that way, you know? Kind of wanted to. Ooh, that's spicy. Damn, that's spicy. All right, well, Ice Spirit. Try to get the fly machine on that instead, and Miner here. Guards are going to come down, probably. Archers, that's rough. I kind of wanted guards. Really wanted guards, to be honest. Bar Barrel only gets one hit, so not bad. Royal Recruits might come down. Kind of want to drop Skeletons. I don't know if he's crying at me or if he's crying at himself. I have no idea at this point. Anyway, I'm just going to pre-poison. Maybe we can get Royal Recruits. We get them super high up, which kind of sucks for me. And you get back to one. All right, Ice Spirit, Skeletons, Poison. If we're able to kill that fly machine, I'm vibing. Oh, this guy is really BM. All right, we're going to mute emotes so then he doesn't distract me with that anymore. Not a nice lad. Not a nice lad is all I'm going to say, all right? Arrows as well is so obnoxious. Oof, oof. Okay. How are we going to win this? I want to win really badly now because I don't like this dude after the BM. And he's probably still doing it. I just muted him so I don't have to look at it anymore. We go Spear Goblins here. Good kill. Then I can go Boss Bandit in the back so I can get a 3-card cycle. So then I can cycle more Poisons, more Miners. Oh, that's a pretty bad play, in my opinion. You're definitely going to go Recruit to the bridge, but you lose the fly machine. So I like that. And then I can go in for an Evolved Cannon. Then throw a Miner at you. Spear Goblins here, Log. Wait, we just completely cleaned house. They got no damage. And then the Miners are stacking up. We got 2 Miners on the field. Yo. All right, where's the BM now, bro? Where's the BM now, dude? Where's the crying faces when you're not getting the damage and you're taking it? Oh, now he's crying. Okay, now he's crying for a different reason. I muted him back up. I just don't want to see it. We're throw down a Poison. Maybe we can go in for more. I got to throw down a lot of Miners here because we got the 3-card cycle. So that's the main way to win. We're just going to throw down as many as we can. And there's no way that they can keep up with it. I mean, look at the cycle that I have. I had like multiple Miners on the map at full HP while I was placing Poisons. Before my Poison was running out, I was back to another one. The amount of damage that you can whip out in triple elixir, nothing can keep up with this deck. Having a 3-card cycle, so you're able to cycle more Miners and more Poisons because you can only get one champion on the field, doesn't let you get multiple Boss Bandits, so you get back to Poison and Miner faster. Even if you slip up and fall behind against some of the best players in the world, you'll always outdamage them in triple and win the game there. Dash on the like button, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.